And I'm Gabe Donahue.
And we're assistant directors of
A Christmas Carol. And we're here inside Wright Auditorium, where the show will be held on November 15th.
But for now, our director, Patch Clark, would like you all to come up with some questions that we can ask the cast and crew afterward.
But in the meantime, here's a behind-the-scenes look of the making of A Christmas Carol.
All right, let's go.
My favorite part of the play, I usually like Christmas Past.
What part of the play inspired your vision?
The clock tower, because it's such an integral force of time, and he's got time against him right now. So I went with the clock tower and the whole time concept.
What's the mood that you're trying to evoke for the show?
I wanted to keep it true to the Victorian era a little bit, as well as kind of giving the kids a chance to use their imagination a little bit and to think, let them use their idea of what it should look like.
So have you done scenic design before?
Yes, I have actually for a middle school where my sister went.
So what makes you want to, do scenic design?
I love creating things, so this is one of the grandest stages to create on. When I do designs, I like to sit there with the script and basically what flashes in my mind when I first read that scene. So then I sit there and I just do basic doodle sketches, and then I go from there and I break it down into okay, this scene should look like this and this scene should have this, and then I start sketching what would be in that scene, and then I go to a ground plan and decide where everything should be placed on stage, and then after that I sit there and I actually take the scale ruler and in scale design what each piece is going to look like on the stage. And then after that I will take them and do color renderings so that we know what they look like in color, and then present the final product in a model box. A lot of the stuff on the stage is going to move. The blocks, the windows, the doors, that's all going to be movement, as well as the other little pieces that come in, like the beds, the doors, all that is going to be able to move on and off as we need it.
This is a rough idea of what they'll be wearing in the show. It will obviously go much further than this. The second sketch, we have Ebenezer and Belle. This is the one romantic scene of the entire play. And above that we have the ghosts, which are the people that come and take Scrooge on this crazy adventure throughout the night. And so they're very quirky and they're going to be a lot of fun, so I really hope you enjoy them.
The part that really inspired me was probably the ghost. Whenever they enter, whenever they exit, I'm planning on having a very cool, almost creepy look to it, and so the ghosts really reflect that, I believe. My favorite part is when Marley enters for the first time, and he just kind of enters, he's dragging around, all of his chains are rattling. I think it's just a really good scene, and it really wakes up Scrooge and just kind of alerts him of what's going on.
So have you been a lighting designer for long?
No, I haven't. This is actually my first real designing opportunity.
So what's your favorite part of being a lighting designer?
My favorite part is being able to take the script and actually put my own thoughts and my own creativity into it and making it into something that everyone can enjoy. What we usually use is, they're called Source 4s, and they're going to be the ones right here behind me. They come in 4 different sizes, and it all is controlled by the beam and an angle of it. They're 19 degrees, 26 degrees, 36, and 50. The 50 being the widest and the 19 being the most narrow for spotlights and stuff. I haven't had a lot of trouble. What it really is just being able to control your front light and your side light, and also being able to control the color of it. So if you have a nighttime scene, you want it to have more of a cooler, more of a blue color, and also the actual intensity of the light. If you have a nighttime scene, obviously you want it dimmer around where the person is, but you still want to be able to see their face clearly.
Well, the main process that I go through when designing is I go through the script and I do find every moment in the play that has the ability to be enhanced by audio rather than visual. And not a lot of people understand how important sound plays in a production. It's a mood enhancer. It's an ability to take your hearing sensory and adapt it to what's going on with all the other departments. It's an amazing experience.
What kind of sounds can we expect to hear in A Christmas Carol?
Oh, the traditional gongs and the bells and the bell tower and the wind howling, and when the ghosts appear, a very ominous but still light feel for the children to be able to not get scared out of their wits. My favorite part of the Christmas Carol is when Scrooge is faced with the third ghost, or death, because it's a turning point in his character as a whole. He understands that there is major consequence to his actions, and he changes as a person. And I believe that's the most important aspect of the play in and of itself. I have assistant sound designed with Eric Kyle, our lighting and sound professor. So this is a pretty new experience, but I still have the feel from the other show. I like the fact that not a lot of people choose to go into sound field in this program, and it's given me the ability to look at shows from a different perspective than what classes have taught me to look at them by.